What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the show. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. Maybe you like what we got going on. But for those of you who are new here, this is my 1959 Pontiac Catalina. She'd been sitting for 40 years, and we're just trying to get her back on the road. It's going to be a patina build. It's getting air ride, all the goodies. Last video, if you're new here, well, not last video. We put a new motor in it, small block Chevy, just a turbo 350 trans. The mailman is holding me back on parts, so for this video we're going to do a makeover on it, and it's going to be dirt cheap, the budget way to do it. I don't really have a clue what I'm doing, but we're going to make it look so much better. The roof doesn't have any paint on it. I got a plan for that. And as far as the paint, maybe you've seen it already. I've been tinkering around with this fender with just some polish and my polisher. So this is the cheap way that I know how to do it. It's just some cheap Meguiar's, and it is honestly bringing this stuff back crazy good. This top of this fender used to look like this, so we're going to do it the cheap way. I'm going to show you how I do it, and that you can do it yourself too. So I'm going to fire this buffer back up and just keep on going. We got a whole lot of real estate to cover, so I'm just going to keep on working at it. Okay, like I said, this is the way that I do it. Don't go out and do this to your brand new car, because it might not work out well. I really don't care about the paint, so don't do this if you don't know what you're doing, because you can really mess up a nice paint job really quick. But anyways, I just got some soapy water that I've been cleaning this off with to try to get some of the dirt off of it. Not that it really matters in the end anyways, because like I said, I really don't care about the paint. We're just trying to get some shine to it. So that's just soapy water. Just clean her off a little. And then grab the old buffer. Whoa. Get some goo. This is just medium cut. Nothing fancy. You can get it out of O'Reilly's. This stuff's really runny, so you gotta be careful with it. I just run this thing on the lowest setting, only because I don't know what I'm doing, and you can see the brown that's coming out of this. That's from all the rust that was up here, so I can guarantee you it's scratching it more than I'm helping it, but it's bringing the shine out, so this is what we're gonna do. But this is how I do it, so. I just work this in until it starts to kind of look dry, and then I'll wipe it off, and I'll do this same compound twice, and then I'll switch the pad out and we'll do the fine cut. But I'm gonna keep going on this a little bit farther. Alright, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but to me it looks a little bit drier. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. But just wipe this off. And just from that, it really helps a lot, but it still has a real dull look to it. But I'm gonna do this again with this, the medium cleaner, or sorry, the medium cut. And then we'll change out this pad real quick. Okay, so that's it done with the medium cut. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell on camera, but it's definitely foggier here versus up here where I've already hit it with the fine cut. But I already took off the other pad. This Bauer buffer makes it really nice. These are just Velcro. Just stick right on here. This is just a foam pad. It's softer. I don't know if it's the right one to use, but it's the one we're using. And then we just got our fine cut. Just rinse and repeat, same as the other. Put the goo on. Put it on there until it starts to look a little dry. wipe it off. And when I'm wiping this, the fine cut off, I just use a cleaner rag. I don't know why. It's not like we're caring about scratches, but that's after one. We'll go over it again, then we'll call that area there good. Easy as that. Now, we just got the entire rest of the car to do. It's gonna be a lot of buffing. It's a lot of car to do. So, just gonna buckle down and get after it, guys. Figured I'd show you guys a little closer. Like I said, we're not going for perfection, but that looks really good. For just the 4 passes that we did on it with the cheap stuff and a little bit of time, it looks really good. All right, I'm just gonna get after it. Alright guys, I got half the hood done and this fender is done, and this thing is gonna look amazing. But I got a whole lot of work ahead of me, and ain't nothing to it but to just get after it and do it. So I'm just gonna buckle down. I love that it has like the marks in it. It's not perfect. The closer you get, the more you can see. But it's a patina car. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's not supposed to be perfectly shiny either. So, just gonna keep getting after it. Alright guys, after 2.5 full days of buffing on this thing, I think it's finally done. Anyway, it's done enough that I'm done. I did tell you guys that I had plans for the roof, and I think I'm going to start on that next. I don't want to show you guys the car yet until it's all done. So we're going to go ahead and jump to the roof. And then after we're done with the roof, I got one more thing that I'm going to do to this thing to really change the look of it. And then we'll do a reveal at the end for you guys. That way you guys can see what's going on. Just got some painter's tape. I'm going to use this to cover the chrome at the front and at the back. And then I'm going to paint this. So I just got some sandpaper, DA, cover the chrome. I'm going to take this and knock down the roughness of the roof. And then we're going to paint this thing. And then we're going to patina it, possibly. I haven't completely decided. We're going to see what it looks like after it's done and dried. But factory it was white. We're going back with white. So I'm going to get after taping this thing off. I have some drop cloths that I'm going to use to cover the windows and all the paint and all that. So I'm going to get after taping this thing up. We're going to get knocking this thing out. Okay, so got it knocked out. Never used this stuff before, but it's pre-taped plastic. Game changer. I got it off Amazon. It was really cheap. I got 3 rolls of it. Highly recommend. The tape didn't seem like it wanted to stick too good on the drip rail. That's why I went ahead and put the painter's tape down first. This sticks really good to that. So, but yeah, if you're doing something like this, highly recommended. But anyways, I'm just gonna hit this with some 320 and just get it knocked down, and then I'll do it by hand closer to the trim and everything. That way we don't mess up the tape and all that. So I'm just gonna get after it, get this thing knocked out, and we'll get some primer on this thing maybe tonight. Alright guys, that's about all I'm gonna do for that. Like I said, we're just knocking the roughness down. I'm gonna get some more clean rags and go pick up some primer and the white that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna get some cleaner rags so I can clean this off a little bit better. It's still a little streaky, but yeah, I'll be back as soon as I get some paint, some primer, and some clean rags. Alright guys, it is the next day, but I forgot that yesterday was Sunday, and in my little town, everything closes early on Sunday, as far as hardware stores. Anyways, got some shop rags now. I'm going to give this thing one last wipe down, and I'm going to cover up a little bit more of the paint. In hindsight, probably should have done this before I spent the time buffing all the paint out, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, we got some red oxide and just some white. That way, if I want to patina it, when I sand through the white, the red oxide will show through and it will look like rust, in theory. So that's the plan for today. Hopefully we got enough dry time. It's still kind of cold outside, so we'll see how it goes with it drying and how long it takes. But I'll get this thing cleaned up a little more, taped up a little bit more, and then we're gonna get right on to spraying today. So let's get after it. All right, guys. It doesn't look the best, but it looks way better than what it did. It's not too bad for a rattle can job. It is orange peely, but at the end of the day, it's just out of a rattle can. So I'm gonna go upstairs and get out of this garage before I stir up any more dirt than I need to. Get stuck in this. But like I said, there's one more thing I want to do to change the appearance of this thing, and we're gonna change the stance on this thing. We're gonna do it the hillbilly way, the cheap way, just for looks, and we'll do the air ride later. But I really want to see this thing on the ground, so I'm gonna come back out here tomorrow and let this dry for the night. That way I'm not putting any more dirt in it than what I need to. And then we'll roll this thing outside and let you guys see it, because I'm telling you, it looks amazing. And also, I guess I can give you a little sneak peek of this. See this line here? There's one there, and then over here on this fender, there's this line here. That is from the tape. So I went ahead and untaped the fenders in the hood where the tape was actually on the paint, but it is what it is. Just adds character, I guess. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, let this stuff dry, and we'll get this thing sitting right. So alright guys, so next day I just got home from work, and this thing's all nice and dry finally. It turned out really good for just some rattle cans. So now we get to play the dangerous game of peeling the tape in hopes of not peeling off the paint, because sometimes you can have the paint bridge the gap to the tape and it'll peel the paint off with it. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm gonna try my best not to let that happen. But I'm gonna get this thing untaped, and then we're gonna get to getting this suspension taken care of and get this thing sitting way better. So I'm just gonna knock this out real quick. Okay guys, man does this thing look good. But anyways, there's one more thing I want to show you guys before we move down to the suspension. Just one more thing to make it look a little bit better. Well, a lot better in my opinion. On the windshield, if you listen, it feels like sandpaper and it's extremely dirty, and you can't even really see through it because there's 40 years of whatever on it. This window here, you can see right through it, and if you listen, nothing. What I do, everybody says just use some steel wool on it. Well, you can do that, and you can see the stuff coming off, but it takes forever, and you can see the difference there. But if you just take a little bit of soapy water and spray it on here first, and then hit it with this stuff comes off so much easier, and the difference that this is going to make is crazy. Just a little bit of wiping. Hold on, let me grab a rag. Alright, then you just, this antenna's right in my way. Just wipe this off. And this is like a brand new window now. Like you hear the sandpaper noise over here versus here. But anyways, I'm gonna go through and hit all the windows. I've already got these ones, so they're good to go. I'm gonna knock these out, and then I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna do with this suspension real quick. All right, we're down here on the ground, and my goal is, this here is the coil spring. And what my goal is, I have torches, and I'm just gonna heat up 2 to 3 inches of the spring, and when it gets hot enough, it's gonna let this flex, and it's going to lower the car. We're gonna have to do a little over here, a little on the other side, and we're gonna get this thing as low as we can and still be able to kind of work on it. I'm not real concerned with it. We got a jack and we got jack stands. I just want this thing down. So I'm gonna set you guys up, I'll fire this torch up, and I'm just gonna start heating this thing and you guys can watch it go down with me. So let's get after it. Oh, fire! All right. Oh, new guy. All right, let's do this. Oh yeah, she's going. This is a very slow process. Definitely is going down though. Oh. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go do some on the other side and then we'll jump back over here. But it's definitely already lower. By a long shot. Alright, let me go do the other side. Alright, on that side I did 2 full coils. 2 of them are now touching, so I'm gonna make this side match. That side over there looks really good. But let's get this side down some more. There she goes. There she goes. Keep on going. This is almost like having air ride. You just can't really go back up with it. Keep on going. We're gonna go do the front next. Oh yeah, we're tucking tire now. I love this. This makes me happy. Still got plenty of ride. Man, this thing is doing a wheelie now. Alright, I'm gonna roll this thing back and we're gonna do the front. Alright guys, we're up here on the front now. It's the same story as the back. We're just gonna heat up the coil here. I'll let you guys watch this side a little bit better. And she's just gonna go down. She's going down a little, but these big block springs up here, I might have to do a couple of them. Because this one here is pretty much already maxed out. That's alright. There's plenty more up here to do. Now she's coming down. It's weird, it's like in little bursts. Okay, I think what's holding us up is the sway bar. Maybe I went too much on one side and the sway bar is holding us on the other, but either way, it's definitely came down some. But we're getting there. I'm gonna hop over and do the other side, and we're gonna keep going until we're happy with it. If anything, I'll jump around to the back side of this coil and we'll heat the back side of it too, but on to the other side. Alright, I'm about to start this side. I figured I'd start the video so you guys can see the bumper height here. I'm not going to move the camera, that way you guys can see how much it comes down. I thought it was going to come down a lot faster than it is, but either way, let's get after it. Alright, I think I might have to go to the other side, but either way, it's down a mile. I might try to stick the torch in there on the back side and see what I can't do. But either way, it's looking good. Alright guys, I've got all I can get out of it. I'm going to roll this thing outside in the sunlight so we can all enjoy it together. Alright guys, here she is. This thing looks killer. Did notice though, I forgot the buff in here, but it is what it is. You guys have to let me know, should I patina the top or not to match this side? Also, these wheels are not staying, and when it's on air ride, it will sit a lot lower, but this thing is awesome. And something else you guys will have to let me know on. I'm not real sure on which wheels I want to put on this thing yet. I would like some bigger ones, but then again, I am a sucker for steelies and center caps. I don't really mind the look of the 14s. I just wish there were 15s. And at the end of the day, these can't stay regardless, because we're going to be, when we do the disc brake conversion, you have to run a 15-inch rim. So they're going to have to go regardless. Still on the hunt for the trim for the door and the fender. But, oh, and a headlight bezel. I have the other one. But you guys will let me know your thoughts. As far as the interior, I have the original seats. As you can tell, we have nothing in this thing. My goal was to put new foam in the seats and then recover them with like some Mexican blankets or something. I'm not too sure yet, but leave some comments down below. Help me out. Let me know what you guys would like to see. I'm all ears, so. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for this week. You guys have to let me know what you think on the certain things I was talking about there. We're trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers, so if you guys aren't subscribed yet, drop a subscription. I do appreciate it. And next week, I'm not sure what we're going to get into on this thing. It's either going to be the interior or maybe get it running. I still got to order the brakes, but yeah, it is looking really good, guys. I am ecstatic about it, and I hope you guys like it too. Let me know what you think down below, and like always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.